Dear child, if you're watching this video right now, it's not by accident. There is a reason you are here. Your guardian angels have a powerful message for you. This message is about something that will touch your heart deeply, something that will shift your perspective, and something that is meant to guide you to a profound understanding of love and divine purpose. So, listen closely. Type, "I am ready to receive this blessing," in the comments below to affirm your readiness to embrace what's coming. You have been asking questions. You have been wondering about your path, about your future, and about the love that you are meant to experience in this life. And child, I want you to understand this clearly. The love that you are being offered is not random. It is divinely orchestrated. The person you are with, the one who is standing by your side, or the one you are considering, is the one that God has chosen for you. This is the one that your heart has been preparing for, even when you didn't realize it. And the angels want you to understand the shocking reason why God wants you to marry this person. It's not about convenience. It's not about what you thought you wanted. And it's not about the surface-level qualities that may have drawn you to them at first. This person is your divine match. And it's time to recognize the deeper spiritual truth of this connection. In the world we live in, love can be confusing. We get caught up in superficial ideas of what a relationship should be. We get distracted by external pressures, by expectations, and by fleeting emotions. But child, the love that God has chosen for you is not fleeting. It is eternal. It is deep. It is transformative. It is meant to shape you, to refine you, and to bring you into alignment with your truest self. You may not understand it yet, and that's okay. The angels want you to know that even if you can't see it clearly now, everything will make sense in time. But first, child, you must know this. God's plan is always perfect. When you think about the person you are meant to marry, there may be times when doubt creeps in. You may wonder if they are the right one. You may question if you are truly compatible, if your life paths align, or if your dreams are meant to merge. You might even be questioning the timing. And the angels say, God's timing is always perfect. The path you have walked to get to this point has been paved by divine hands. And this person, the one you are meant to marry, is part of God's perfect plan for you. It's not an accident, child. It's not random. God wants you to marry this person because they will bring you closer to your divine purpose. They will help you heal. They will help you grow. And they will help you become the person you were always meant to be. The angels want you to realize that your love is divinely guided. It is a love that transcends the ordinary. It is not about following the rules of society or checking off boxes on a list of criteria. It is about recognizing the soul connection, the deep and sacred bond that was designed by God long before you ever met. This love is meant to transform both of you. It is not just about companionship or comfort. It is about growth, about becoming better versions of yourselves through the power of love. And child, that is why God has brought this person into your life. Because in loving them, you will grow. And through that growth, you will both fulfill your divine potential. And together, you will step into the life that was meant for you, a life full of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. You see, child, God's love is unconditional, and this love, the one that you share with this person, is meant to mirror that unconditional love. It is not about what you can do for each other. It is about the love that you can give to one another. It is about supporting each other, lifting each other up, and helping each other through the challenges of life. It is about being there for each other in ways that go beyond words, beyond actions, and beyond expectations. This love is meant to heal, to restore, and to renew. And, child, God wants you to marry this person because together, You will bring healing to each other and to the world around you. You may wonder, child, why now? Why has this person come into your life at this particular time? The angels say that God's timing is perfect, and this moment is not by chance. Everything you have gone through has led you to this point. All the heartbreaks, all the lessons, all the moments of doubt and uncertainty, they have prepared you for this moment, for this love, and for the divine path that you are about to walk. You have healed. You have grown. And now, you are ready to step into the most profound love of all. God has chosen this person for you because they will help you continue on the path of healing, growth, and love. Now, child, the angels want you to understand something important. It's easy to think that marriage is just a commitment between two people. But in truth, marriage is a commitment between three: you, your soulmate, and God. This union is not just about you two coming together. It is about the divine joining you, blessing you, and guiding you toward a future filled with love and purpose. When you marry this person, you are not just marrying them in the physical sense. You are marrying them in the spiritual realm as well. And that is why this connection is so powerful. That is why this marriage is so important, because it is part of a much bigger plan, a plan that is written in the stars. God wants you to marry this person because this marriage will align your souls with your divine purpose. It will bring you both closer to fulfilling your destiny. And child, this marriage will be a reflection of God's love for you. You will see that through the love you share with your soulmate, you will experience the depth and intensity of God's love for you. This love is not just human, it is divine. And through your union, you will come to understand what it truly means to love and be loved unconditionally. As you reflect on this person, child, take a moment to acknowledge the unique qualities that they bring into your life. Think about how they make you feel, how they make you laugh, how they challenge you to grow, how they encourage you to be the best version of yourself. They bring light into your life, and they help you see yourself in ways that you have never seen before. And this is part of God's plan, because in order to fulfill your divine potential, you need someone who will help you grow, someone who will love you through all your ups and downs, someone who will see you at your best and your worst and still choose you. The angels want you to trust this process, child. Trust that everything is unfolding according to divine timing. Trust that this love is meant for you, and that you are ready to step into this beautiful, transformative union. It will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. When you face challenges, you will face them together. And with each challenge, you will learn more about each other, about love, and about yourselves. And in each lesson, your love will deepen, and your bond will grow stronger. Child, when you say yes, you are not just saying yes to a person. You are saying yes to your soul's purpose. You are saying yes to a love that has been written by God, a love that will transform you both. You are stepping into a future where your hearts will lead the way, guided by the divine, filled with love, joy, and purpose. As you step forward, child, with the weight of this divine commitment in your heart, I want you to remember that this union is more than just a bond between two people. It is a partnership between you, your soulmate, and the divine plan that has been laid out for both of you long before you even knew it. This connection is a sacred one, a union that transcends earthly understanding and taps into something much greater. The angels are reminding you that the love you share is not just a human love. It is divinely inspired. This is the love that will guide you both to discover parts of yourselves you may not have known were there. This love will be the force that pushes you both to evolve, to become the fullest, most authentic versions of yourselves. And as you do so, you will mirror the love of the divine, the love that is eternal, unconditional, and unwavering. The angels want you to know that this union, this marriage, is not a simple exchange of vows. It is a sacred commitment that will allow both of you to walk in the light of divine love and to use that love to serve a greater purpose. Through this connection, you will both heal, not just individually, but as a couple. There is healing in your love, child. There is restoration. There is peace. And there is divine strength. This relationship will teach you to love deeply, to forgive fully, and to understand each other with a depth you may not have thought possible. This is the healing power of love at work. It will heal old wounds, dissolve past fears, and help you both open up to the fullness of your emotional and spiritual capacities. As you reflect on the divine path you are about to walk with your soulmate, think about all the ways they have already touched your life. Think about the small moments, those quiet, tender moments when you felt a deep connection to them, even without words. This is the beauty of a soul connection, child. It doesn't need words to speak. It doesn't need actions to show it. The love that has been growing between you both has always been felt, even in the silence. And that is how you will know that this love is meant for you. It will not be forced. It will not be rushed. And it will not be anything less than beautiful. It will be effortless in its divine flow. Because it is a love that was always meant to be. God's love, child, is perfect. And as you open yourself to the love of your soulmate, you are opening yourself to the divine love that God has chosen for you. Your marriage will reflect this perfect love. They will only make your bond stronger. Challenges are not signs that you're wrong for each other. They are confirmations that your love is real. Real love gets tested. Real love grows through fire. And child, your love is being refined like gold. When it feels heavy, when it feels overwhelming, that's not the end. That's the beginning of a new level of depth, because love isn't measured by how easy it is. It's measured by how deeply you choose one another, even when it's hard, even when it hurts. You see, the love that God has chosen for you isn't shallow. It doesn't fade when things change. It doesn't run when the storms come. It stays. It endures. It strengthens. That is how you'll know. Not by perfection, but by presence. By who stands with you. By who holds space for your growth. By who forgives with a full heart. By who chooses you again and again and again. And that's the love you found, or the love you're about to find. If you're still waiting, child, know this: it's coming. And when it does, you'll understand why it took so long, why the others didn't work out, why you had to heal alone, why you had to grow first. Because this love needs a ready heart. And God has been getting you ready. He has been preparing you for a love that is whole, not half. A love that is sacred, not surface. So don't lose hope. Don't close your heart out of fear. Don't settle for what's easy. When God is writing something eternal, and if you've already found this person, cherish them, honor them. Don't wait to express your love. Don't assume they already know, because one of the greatest gifts you can give is to show someone the reflection of how heaven sees them. Tell them they are loved. Tell them you see their soul. Tell them you choose them. Today and every day. Let your love be a mirror of the divine. Child, I want you to understand something powerful. Your union is not just romantic. It is redemptive. It is healing old wounds, not just in you, but in your lineage. The pain that has passed down through generations. The betrayal, the absence, the fear. It ends with you, because this love you are in, or the one you're about to enter, is breaking cycles. It's restoring what was broken. It's healing what was lost. It's rewriting the story of your bloodline. You are not just loving for yourself. You are loving for every ancestor who didn't get the chance, for every soul before you who dreamed of this kind of love but never found it. You are their answered prayer, and your love is their redemption. You were born for this level of commitment, this level of intimacy, this level of sacred connection. So don't shrink back. Don't let fear write your future. Don't let the pain of the past make you blind to the promise in front of you. Because God is not repeating old stories. He's doing a new thing. And this love is proof. Child, the angels want you to understand that this relationship will require something from you. It will ask you to grow. It will ask you to listen. It will ask you to let go of old identities, of the person you were before this love found you, because now you are being called to evolve, not to become someone else, but to become more of who you truly are. Love, when it is divine, peels away everything false. It reveals, it sharpens, it purifies, not with pressure, but with presence. You will notice yourself becoming softer, more honest, more grounded, more you. And that's the beauty of sacred union. It doesn't erase your individuality. It amplifies it. It brings you back to yourself, your truest self, the one God always saw. You may have spent years hiding parts of yourself, afraid that if someone saw the real you, they would leave. But not this love. This love stays. This love welcomes. This love celebrates even the parts you once thought were unlovable. And that, child, is how you'll know. You are not too much. You are not too broken. You are not too complicated. You are not too late. You are perfectly right for the one who is divinely aligned with your soul. God isn't looking for perfect love stories. He's looking for willing hearts. He's looking for two people who say yes to growing together, yes to healing together, yes to becoming more whole, not alone, but together. And child, the angels say this clearly. Your marriage is going to change lives. Not because it's flawless, but because it's faithful. Your love is going to be a ministry, not with microphones, not with sermons, but with every quiet act of kindness, every moment of choosing grace, every time you forgive before you fight, every time you choose peace over pride. Your love will preach, and hearts will heal. Because the world doesn't need more noise. It needs more love. More real love. More love like yours. So don't underestimate what your relationship is becoming. Don't downplay what you're building. It may not look big to others, but in heaven, it echoes. God celebrates when two souls come together in purpose, in surrender, in truth, because from those unions, miracles are born. Child, think about your journey, everything you've overcome, all the battles, all the nights you cried silently, wondering if anyone would ever understand you. Now look where you are. You're not alone anymore. You're not fighting by yourself. You have someone by your side, or they're on their way to you. You are no longer walking in survival. You're walking in promise, and your love is the evidence. Let that sink in. Let that truth rest in your bones. You are loved. You are chosen. And the one who is coming into your life, or already here, is sent. Not just found, but sent. You don't need to chase love. You don't need to prove yourself worthy of it. Just be. Just receive. Just trust. You've prayed for this. Now walk in it. There's more to come, child. Much more. There's more to come, child. Much more. Because love is not a finish line. It is a beginning. And with every sunrise, you will see more of what God intended for you. you'll wake up and realize you are building a life that matters. You are loving in a way that heals. You are honoring your soul and theirs, and the life you're creating together. It will outlive you. It will impact the lives of your children, of the people who witness your union, of strangers who feel peace when they're around you. Your love will carry a frequency, vibration, one that says, yes, real love exists. Yes, divine timing is real. Yes, God still brings soulmates together. You'll inspire others to believe again, not just in romance, but in restoration, in second chances, in the power of connection. And the way you'll do that is by simply living in love, walking in grace, staying faithful to what God gave you. So don't minimize your story. Don't hide your journey. It matters more than you know. Even your mistakes, child, even the things you're ashamed of, they are part of the path. They shaped your wisdom. They sharpened your discernment. They made you ready to receive this level of love. No pain was wasted. No lesson was in vain. And now you carry the strength of everything you've survived. Not as baggage, but as armor. You're stronger now. Not harder, just wiser, more grounded, more tender. You've learned what love is not. So now you can recognize what it truly is. And the person God has chosen for you will not need to be convinced. They will just know. The same way you do, there will be a peace, a calm, a knowing. Not fireworks, but warmth. Not chaos, but clarity. That's how God moves. The angels want you to stop romanticizing confusion. Stop chasing people who don't choose you. Stop waiting for love to look like struggle. Divine love is not meant to drain you. It's meant to fill you. Yes, it will challenge you, but it won't deplete you. It won't leave you doubting your worth. It won't make you feel like you have to earn love. Because love that is aligned is love that flows. Love that gives. Love that holds. And child, you are meant for that love. You are worthy of that love. You are ready for that love. So if it's already here, receive it fully. Stop holding back. Open your arms. Say yes. And if it's on the way, stay open. Don't rush it. Don't question the pace. Don't force what needs to unfold. Because God's timing is still perfect. The one who is meant for you will not miss you. The love that is meant for you will not pass you by. What is aligned by heaven cannot be lost on earth. And if you trust that, if you believe that, you will walk in peace, even in the waiting, even in the becoming. The angels are saying now, release your grip. Stop trying to control how love comes. Start trusting that it is already yours. Child, you are loved right now, not in the future. Not when you're better. Not when everything is figured out. Right now. Exactly as you are. And the one who is meant for you will love you in that same way. Not for your potential. Not for your performance. But for your presence. Your soul. Your softness. Your essence. They will love your laugh. Your tears. Your flaws. Your fire. And when you forget who you are, they'll remind you. Gently. Faithfully. Because that's what divine partners do. They hold the mirror up. They speak life. They remind you that you're never alone. And, child, that is what God is giving you. That is what this love is. That is why this matters so much. It's not about just being married. It's not about titles or rings. It's about mission, about purpose, about walking into the world with someone who sees your soul and walks beside it. Not ahead of it, not behind it, but with it. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what your heart has known all along. So say yes. Say yes to being loved deeply. Say yes to becoming the partner you're meant to be. Say yes to the next level of your journey, and know that God, the angels, and heaven itself are celebrating your love. Right now, this moment, this blessing, this chapter. It is sacred, it is seen, it is supported, and it is only just beginning. Child, you've come so far. You've opened your heart to receive, and now we go deeper still, because love, when it is true, keeps unfolding, keeps expanding, keeps revealing who you really are. And this love, the one that God has placed in your path, is not just for comfort. It is for awakening. It is calling parts of you back to life, parts that were asleep, parts that were afraid, parts that had stopped believing. But now, you are remembering. You are awakening. You are stepping into your full soul identity. And your partner, your divine partner, is doing the same. Because when two souls are aligned, they activate each other, not just emotionally, but spiritually. They bring out the best. They bring up the wounds. They bring in the healing. Yes, child, this love will bring healing. But before it heals, it may confront. It will show you what still needs to be released. It will hold a mirror to your fears. Not to shame you, but to free you. Because divine love doesn't avoid truth. It walks straight through it. Together. You are not meant to pretend here. You are not meant to perform. You are meant to be fully known, fully seen, fully embraced, and that is why this love feels different. Because it is. It's not based on fantasy. It's based on faith. It's not built on games. It's built on grace. You may feel raw at times, exposed, tender. That's normal. That's what happens when your soul is being held for the first time in safety. You don't need to harden here. You don't need to run. Stay. Breathe. Let yourself be loved. You've carried everything for so long. Now it's time to let love carry you. This is not weakness, child. This is surrender. And surrender is holy. You are not losing control. You are gaining peace. Because love, real love, isn't about control. It's about co-creation, about trust, about two souls saying, I don't need to fix you. I just want to walk with you. That is what you have, or what is coming. Either way, it is near. Don't be afraid of its power. Don't be afraid of its depth. You were made for this. You were created for deep connection, for sacred intimacy, for soul-level union. And now that it's here, your whole life will shift. Because love this true changes everything. How you speak, how you move, how you show up in the world. Not because you're trying harder, but because you're being seen. And when someone really sees you, you don't have to prove anything. You just become. You soften. You trust. You rise. That's what love does. That's what this love will do. So keep your heart open, child. Keep walking forward. Let yourself receive. There's more. Much more. Child, you've waited for this kind of love, and it's finally here. Not the loud kind. Not the chaotic kind. But the kind that settles your soul. It's not just a feeling. It's a knowing. It's the peace that enters when you stop searching. When you stop striving. And you realize you've been found. Found not by someone who needs you to be perfect, but by someone who sees all your edges and still leans in. This love will not demand a mask. It won't ask you to dim your light. It won't punish your softness. It will honor your truth. It will protect your spirit. It will celebrate your essence. Because this kind of love is a gift. and it knows it. You'll notice something different. In this love, it will feel easy in moments that used to feel hard. It will feel light where there used to be weight, not because you won't face challenges, but because you'll face them together. You won't have to carry it all alone anymore. The weight will be shared. The fear will be softened. The silence will be filled with presence, not pressure. And the questions you used to cry over will be answered without words. Because that's what happens when God writes your love story. He doesn't just send you a person. He sends you a mirror. He sends you a guide. He sends you a sacred partner to walk with you, not just to the altar, but through life, through seasons, through change, through becoming. You won't recognize yourself in a year, not because you've changed for them, but because you've grown with them. They will stretch you, inspire you, hold space for your dreams like they're their own, and you will do the same for them. This is mutual. This is balanced. This is whole. And that's why it works. Not because it's easy, but because it's true. Child, the angels want you to remember, you are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time for this love. If you've doubted, if you've questioned, that's okay. Faith doesn't mean never wondering. It means choosing to trust anyway. And trust is what you're being called into now. Trust in the love you feel. Trust in the path you're on. Trust in the soul that's been sent to walk beside you. This isn't just someone to love. This is someone to build with, someone to create with, someone to pray with, someone to rise with. Your futures are not just compatible, they're complementary. Where you are strong, they support. Where you are weak, they cover. And where they stumble, you are grace. Because this love isn't transactional, it's transformational. It's not about what you get. It's about who you become together. You are being made new, child. In their presence, you are remembering yourself. Not the you the world wanted, but the you God designed. And that version of you is ready. Ready to love. Ready to lead. Ready to live fully. Finally. Freely. So stop second-guessing. Stop rehearsing your fears. Stop bracing for heartbreak. When blessing is all around you. This isn't too good to be true. It's just good enough to be God. And God is always faithful to finish what He starts. So breathe. Relax your shoulders. Put down your armor. You don't need it here. You're safe now. You're seen now. You're loved fully, exactly as you are. You're loved fully, exactly as you are. Child, that's hard to accept sometimes, isn't it? You've been taught love had to be earned. You've been trained to believe that you had to prove yourself worthy of staying, but not with this love. This love sees you without needing you to perform. It wraps around you even when you feel broken. It stands still while you fall apart, and then gently helps you rebuild. Not because you're a project, but because you are precious. Because your heart is a temple, and the one sent to love you knows how to honor sacred spaces. They won't rush your healing. They won't shame your scars. They won't turn away when the light dims. They will stay. They will listen. They will lean in. And you'll feel it in your bones. That this, finally, is home. Not a place. Not a location. But a soul. A soul that matches your rhythm. A spirit that echoes your silence. A heartbeat that slows when yours races. That is the kind of love you were born for. That is the kind of love you are receiving now. It doesn't need drama to feel real. It doesn't need noise to feel big. It just needs presence, honesty, faithfulness. This is what God has been preparing you for. This is what every lesson led to. This is what all the waiting was about. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Because, child, this kind of love needs a healed heart to hold it. Not a perfect heart, a whole one. One that's been broken and stitched back with grace. One that knows how to give without losing itself. One that knows how to receive without questioning the gift. That's your heart now. That's who you've become. And that's why this love feels possible. Because it is. You're not sabotaging it this time. You're not pushing it away. You're not letting fear decide anymore. You're choosing love. You're choosing growth. You're choosing alignment. And the angels are rejoicing because you've come into agreement with your divine destiny. Child, let's speak about destiny for a moment. You've always known, haven't you, deep inside, that your love wasn't supposed to be average, that your union would serve a greater purpose, that your relationship would carry weight. That's because your soul remembers what your mind forgot. You didn't come here to just fall in love. You came here to rise in love, to walk beside someone and become something beautiful together, to change lives just by being yourselves, to bring healing into the world by loving purely, freely, fully. That is your divine assignment, and your partner shares it. They don't just match your heart, they match your mission. This is why you feel so drawn to them. Why even in confusion, your soul stays calm. Why even in uncertainty, you feel safe. It's not infatuation. It's remembrance. It's recognition. It's reunion. Because this love was written before the pain, before the people, before the wounds. This love was written in eternity. And now it's manifesting in real time. In the way they speak to you, in the way they see you, in the way you're not afraid to be vulnerable anymore. You are healing together. You are rising together. You are walking each other home. And child, the angels are surrounding you both, covering you, strengthening you, preparing you for the next chapter. There will be new doors, new dreams, new growth, and you won't walk alone through any of it. You have a partner now, one chosen by heaven, one created with you in mind, one who knows how to love you, because they've also been loved by God. And together, you will walk in purpose. You will build something eternal. You will change the atmosphere around you, not by force, not by effort, but by presence. By union, by love, because divine love doesn't have to shout. It just shines. And your light, child, your light together will be undeniable. Your light, child, your light together will be undeniable. You won't have to explain it. People will feel it. They will feel calm in your presence. They will feel peace in your joy. They will see something different. And they'll ask, what? Is it about you two? And you won't even need to speak. Because love speaks louder than words. Your energy will say it. Your choices will say it. Your commitment will say it. This is love with purpose. Love with clarity. Love that reflects the Creator. You'll teach without trying. You'll inspire without planning. Because the most powerful lesson is lived, not preached, and your life, your love, will be the sermon. Child, do not fear the power of this love. Do not shrink from what you're building. It's big, because it's meant to be. It's supposed to stretch you. It's supposed to make you rise. And when you feel afraid, remember this. God would never give you a calling without giving you the grace to carry it. You are equipped. You are ready. You are chosen. Chosen not just to receive love, but to give it in ways the world has forgotten. To remind others what sacred partnership looks like. To rebuild the image of love, one that is whole, one that is holy. You are breaking generational cycles just by loving differently, just by choosing faithfulness, just by staying when it's hard, just by holding hands instead of holding grudges. Your ancestors are proud, your angels are proud, and heaven is smiling on you because this union, it's not just about two people, it's about everything that flows from you. The children who will be born into love, the friendships that will be healed through your example, the hearts that will soften when they see what's possible. This love is a seed. It will grow forests. It will build homes. It will shelter many. And it starts now. With you. With your choice to believe, to receive, to stay. You may feel nervous. That's okay. You've never walked this path before. You've never loved like this before. But that's the sign that it's real. It's unfamiliar because it's authentic. You've done fake love. You've survived shallow love. Now it's time to thrive in sacred love. The kind that doesn't ask you to hide. The kind that invites you to bloom. The kind that sees your soul and says, I'm not going anywhere. This is what you were made for. This is what your spirit craves. This is what you deserve. So take a deep breath and trust it. Trust the process. Trust the bond. Trust the timing. Even if there are still unknowns. Even if the road ahead isn't clear. Even if healing is still unfolding. Walk it together, step by step, hand in hand, heart to heart. Because no matter what comes, you are not alone. You have love now. You have God. You have grace. And that child is more than enough. And that child is more than enough. Because when God is in the center, nothing is missing. Even in uncertainty, there's peace. Even in pain, there's purpose. Even in silence, there's presence. You'll notice something. Arguments won't feel like war anymore. They'll feel like growth. Because this love isn't about winning. It's about understanding. You're not fighting each other. You're fighting for each other. And that shift changes everything. You'll stop needing to be right. You'll start needing to be real. Real about your feelings. Real about your fears. Real about your needs. Because safety creates honesty. And honesty creates intimacy. You are building something safe. Something sacred. Something that cannot be shaken by the world outside. And that doesn't mean you'll never be tested. It means you'll know how to return to each other. How to say, I'm sorry, without pride. How to say, I forgive you without holding score. Because real love knows that forgiveness is freedom. You are not here to punish each other for your wounds. You are here to help each other heal them. So when one of you breaks, the other holds. And when one forgets, the other reminds. That is partnership. That is covenant. That is the kind of love God designed for you. Not temporary, not transactional, but transformative. And in time, you'll look back, not with regret, but with reverence. Because you'll see how every chapter led to this one, how every no was preparing you for this. Yes, how every delay was divine. You'll realize that God wasn't just writing your love story. He was writing your legacy, one rooted in love, in faith, in truth. A legacy that will outlast you. A legacy your children will walk in. A legacy your community will feel. A legacy heaven will echo. So hold this love with sacred hands. Don't rush it. Don't question it out of old fear. Let it unfold. Let it deepen. Let it teach you how to love without walls. How to stay without fear. How to rise without limit. Because this love is not a destination. It's a journey. One that will take you deeper than you've ever been, not just into each other, but into God. Because love like this leads you back to the source. And when your love reflects the divine, it multiplies, it heals, it awakens others. So stay in it. Fight for it. Water it daily. Pray over it. Celebrate it. Honor it. Because it's rare and it's real. And child, you were made for it. This is not the end. This is only the beginning. Child, if you're still watching this, it means your soul is ready. Ready to go deeper. Ready to grow stronger. Ready to receive what it has always known was meant for you. Love this deep does not come by accident. It is planted. It is watered. It is chosen over and over again. This love you're holding, or the love that is coming, was born in eternity, and now it is taking root in time. It's not just romance. It's not just connection. It's divine collaboration. Because when God unites two souls, it is for something greater than just companionship. It's for creation. It's for purpose. It's for impact. And child, you and your partner are about to impact everything. Not because you're perfect, but because you're aligned. The world may not understand your love. It may not look like what they expect. It may not follow the timeline they approve of. But it is real. It is holy. It is yours. Let them talk. Let them guess. Let them doubt. God did not write this story for them. He wrote it for you. You two are not just together. You are united. United in faith. United in truth. United in divine timing. And when two people are united by heaven, no opinion on earth can separate them. There is a reason this love had to be delayed. It had to be protected. It had to be matured. Because when it finally arrived, it needed to be able to last. So if you've been through trials, if you had to fight through loneliness, heartbreak, and silence, understand this. God was shaping you, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Because sacred love requires sacred readiness. And now, child, you are ready. Ready to show up. Ready to stay. Ready to love with your whole heart and not just your wounded one. Your partner is ready too. They have walked through fire to meet you. They have shed layers to see you. They have let go of fear so they could hold you. This is a miracle. Do you feel it? Even now, as you listen, your soul knows. It's not fantasy. It's not fiction. It's faith in motion. And faith, when activated by love, becomes power. The kind of power that rebuilds hearts. The kind of power that opens doors. The kind of power that births destiny. That's the power your relationship holds. Don't take it lightly. This is not casual. This is covenant. This is not temporary. This is eternal. You will not just love in this life. You will love in the next, because your souls recognize each other, not by face, but by light. And child, that light will guide you forward, even when the path is unclear, even when life tries to shake your foundation. You'll return to each other. Again and again, not because you're perfect, but because you're promised. God promised this. He whispered it before you were born. He wrote it in your bones. And now you're living it.